Hey, what's up, guys? Hopping in, gonna play some Mono Red Painted today. Happy Sunday. Hope you guys are all doing well. Gonna play some Karn today again. Hopping at it. Been out of the loop for a little bit, but it's okay. Bounce around between Karn, no Karn, blah blah blah. We'll try Karn today. I try to put my best foot forward today as far as the deck goes. The best mix of cards I think that can handle the wide swath variety of decks out there. Um, that being said, I went to 3 Lightning Bolt and not 3 Fury. It's the biggest change in the list so far. I do like Ensnaring Bridge. I think Ensnaring Bridge steals a lot of games. I like 4 Welder. I like 6 Blasts. And between the 3 Grindstones, 2 Grindstones, because we have a Wishboard, Karn grabs that other 3rd Grindstone. And besides that, this is pretty much, in my opinion, a good blend of what we need. Sideboard, I've come down to 3 Layla. I know a lot of guys want to see Surgical, but I kind of don't use Surgical um, as heavily as I would with some guys as far as control decks go. Getting swords out. I just kind of play a different way. I kind of lean harder towards the tougher matchups like Reanimator and things of that nature, where Leyline just covers the whole, just a blanket effect, which I would rather have. I'm all set with this card. Also, Magus has been carrying its weight, and the rest remains to be. The rest is pretty much straightforward here. Let's see if I can't open with some good openers. A lot of this deck, I is opener dependent. For instance, if it's like a Mountain or a Saga hand, with like a Karn, Fable, whatever, maybe like a 1-drop, it just gets kind of mixy. It gets kind of weird. A lot of guys love to see her as a Saga. I do too. It's kind of amazing in a mono red deck or even a red deck base. We can just kind of like hang for 2 or 3 turns for the most part with a lot of these decks, whereas and then get the Fable, get the Urza Saga out later, in play cards and bleed out removal, things of that nature. Let's see what we're up against. I talk a lot, but I'm speaking my mind more or less as to what my thoughts are as far as like openers. And yeah, here we go. Sometimes I just hope to show you guys some really good interactive decks, but of course this looks like a Storm deck I'm dying on turn 1 here. Sure. So this is like a Beseech deck or some shit. Okay. What do you get, like a ad nauseum here? Eat shit. So that's just wins, right? Okay, cool game. I respect this deck. It's fine. I will bring in Leyline. I saw a Veil of Summer, so I'll bring in this card. Bring in Grindstone. Let's hope you get cantrips turn 1 here. painter. You got 2 cards in hand. There's a thorn out. Clear. Either you can kill me, bounce, whatever. Easy game. I don't even play the deck, and I know. Night night, buddy. Oh, you're still gonna win too. Watch. problem is I don't have Mind Break Trap in this deck, which sucks. Why would you even take Leyline? I didn't even want to think about it. It's not even worth it. Blood Moon would be great here. I could have dropped the grindstone, but I think it's better that I don't. To in case he has like an echoing truth or something stupid, or a vapor snap, or a chain of vapor, or whatever. I think if I draw lands, I'm in great shape here. Oh, that's good. Gotta watch out for Veil of Summer here. You might have Veil of Summer still. If I draw a land, I'm in good shape here, right? Turn my light on. Maybe he's gonna time me out. We'll see. Got 5 minutes into this. What do you want me to say? I mean, I'm impatient sometimes, but like you can only fake something out so hard where it's just a waste of time. Just staring at the screen. Thorn and play 2 cards. You know what I mean? Menthol misstep. I'll take this. Good luck. Have fun. Oh God. Be a good game now. I don't know if this is breakfast or what, but um, if it's just a good old down home blue white deck, I'm down, or a chess guy deck or whatever. Okay, so it's breakfast. So I have a Tomad's Crypt in my sideboard, which is really good. Um, See how hard this guy goes. He's gonna try to catch me, I think, and that's a good draw here. I'll wait one more turn. I mean, I'll deploy Karn next turn. If he wants to make a creature next turn, then it's fine. Maybe I shouldn't have played the Lotus Petal. You're still trying to think of what deck this is. I think because I was playing around Days there, but I just think it's better to play the Lotus Petal there. So here comes Fireworks. Now, if he Force of Wills it, it's fine. Is it? This would be good because I get Crypt too. I can stop him from equipping or whatever the fuck. I have a Needle too. I'll get a Crypt here, right? Pays me. Get a Needle too. I'm gonna play around. I could get a. Let's be safe here. So now he can't equip, which is really good. Can't make creatures. Shuko. Plays Tundra. Plays a Necromoeba. I'll get a. Can I lose here? Can't, right? Get something there. Fury just isn't good. It's not instant speed enough. It's just not great. I do want to keep in Bridge. Sometimes they sneak under it with the tokens. I'm going to bring in Ley Lines. You want to keep your Red Blast with the Ferry. Karn's really good. Stone, Needle, Painter. I'll trim on some stuff here. I'm gonna bring in. I'm not gonna bring in Magus. I hate to do that. I do trim on creatures and fables because I just want to keep up interaction. Like I'm never tapping out because you can lose that way. And I'll just trim on like an engineer here. I'll trim on 2 creatures. I'll bring in like one more card. I'll bring in the 1 Magus. Try that. So like I said, I'm not gonna tap out. Like even if I have a Goblin in hand, I'm just gonna like play my land drops, hold up both blasts, whatever it is. Just if I have a lane line out, it's really good. But like I'm just gonna like feel them out, like play around days, force of will, like until I get a good enough handle on the board, I'll stop playing creatures out. So it's like even Fable's kind of like I need like high impact things, either like a Karn will do. Saga's a fine stuff. You know what I mean? Like Leyline. I mean, Leyline's really good here. Magus Simoon's really good too if you get it out fast enough. We'll see what happens. I've never really been a huge fan of Magus in this matchup, although it does win. But I mean, they have enough basics. But between like the Urza Sagas, it like alleviates a lot. It's a pretty good card. But we'll see. This hand is not good enough. One. He does not shuffle. I'm gonna have to go hard on this play. I'm gonna play right into his days, all that shit. So I do have a crypt on my sideboard, which is really good. Land drops are excellent. Um, right into his days. I got another Karn coming up. I have a Tormod script on my sideboard. You know what I mean? Name's Pyroblast. Now, even through a prismatic ending, I can get this back. Um, that's fine because I have the lightning bolt here. He has to name Karn because if he doesn't name Karn, I can remove that by making it a creature. He does name Karn, which is smart. Still good enough though for me. I did not. I have to actually kill that with a. Oh, that's good draw. And I'll hold the lands, the pitch to the Fable, and I think I'm gonna play. He didn't have days last turn, so I don't think he'll have it again. Swords that. That's such a waste of a card. I'm so sorry to hear it. It is such a waste of swords. It just truly is, guys. It's not what you want to do. I just don't understand. People do it all the time. I don't get it. It's just not what you do. What's these two cards? It's good. I'll hold the blast here. I know it's pressure, but I mean, I don't know. If I get a painter, see if he has another swords. He does. That was my one blood moon, which would have been fabulous. A lot of my top decks are good now. That's two swords down. That's a great draw. What can happen here also is he can play the cephalid. What's it called? The um, the blue cephalid, right? And then mill himself, whatever it is, and then just like play hardcast a Thassa's Oracle. So I'll use one of these, I guess. It's better. I play around surgical too. Like if I'm gonna use a blast or a red blast, of course you guys know it's like all right, I'm gonna use like whatever's less in my deck, all that shit. So all right, so no more land drops. Any goblins really good here. Engineers really good. I trimmed down to two of them, I think, which is kind of bad, but I just I expect the game to go a certain way, so I'm down to three engineers now on my deck. I can't let him have the brainstorm here. get here? This has to be pyroblasted. Um, get a dragon engine here too. Get a dragon engine. Swords that, sure. Sure. Land, please. Oh, you fucking motherfucker. If I had drawn a land, I could have copied, so good games. Hey, here we go. Match 3. Magus is kind of a catch-20, kind of a catchy card there. It could be nice, could be bad. I mean, it could go either way. A lot of times I wish I had it. Sometimes I don't. Like I said, I've had like lane lines out, control the board, and then they squeak under it with tokens, with Urza Saga tokens. You know, lane line's so good. Teferi is your only really answer. Um, but if you're able to lane a lane line and draw into a couple blasts and fight over fight over Teferi or something, and draw mediocre, you can be fine. All right, so it's a Doomsday player for the most part, but sometimes goes to like control decks. His hand's excellent because Grindstone's a win con. I'd rather have this like. I'd rather have this hand's excellent. I can't even complain. I'd rather have this be, I'd rather have this be an ancient tomb. I'm gonna try this. On the play, this would have been nuts. Let's see what he's on. He goes back and forth between control decks and Doomsday and shit. So, what is this nonsense? It's like I don't even know what I'm up against here. What deck was playing this? I forget. I'm gonna hold off on the Grindstone and leave up Blast here because I could do two things at once if I need to next turn, which would be Engineer and Grindstone, and I'd rather kind of mitigate against bullshit. Even though if this is Doomsday, Grindstone's a great card, so he's gonna play QT with me, which is fine. Now, if I draw another mountain, I'll play Grindstone here. I'm only fucking see what he does. If I had drawn to the mountain there, I would have held up last. I don't know what I'm up against here. He might fight over this because it's a mill. I would imagine there's an Eldrazi or something in there. I'll let him brainstorm here. It's fine. I don't know what I'm up against. I think this is Doomsday. Doomsday plays this card, right? Again, it gets all fucked up after this. I think Magus would be good, right? Well, 4 cards, Force the Will. I don't think he's gonna fight. He's just playing the game. But if he did fight over that, I would just let it happen. I think clearly because I have another thing coming up. But I'd rather delegate my Red Blast to something else here. Cycle that. What's this card say? Underground Sea. Okay. Let's see if so I'm not familiar with this so much. I think there is fatties in his deck. I can only imagine what's in it now. What the new tech is for Doomsday guys. Go hang out in the Discord, chat with them, and see what the new stuff's going on. Who else is in there? Who else is in there? There's a couple guys with cool shits in there. What do we got? Look at this deck. Oh my fucking god! Veil of Summer, One Ring. See, let's count the Force of Wills as we go. 1 over 10. So 1. I can hand mill him too, but he's probably smart enough. Let's say cast a play. He may play it. So, there's two Force of Wills floating around someplace. Okay. I'm gonna use one of these. It's a days, okay. So you're gonna have. What can I do here? I can mill him first. So he's gonna have. He's gonna be able to have Thassa's Oracle in his hand. Let's see how I play it. If I play Karn, I can get. I know he has 4. I know he has 2 Force of Wills. How many fucking days in his deck? 1. He's got 2 days in his whole deck, right? So he has another Force of Will floating around someplace. I think my best bet. He's got 4 cards in hand. Such a pain in the balls. If I tap out, play Karn, it could stop him from a few. I think my best bet is to kind of mill him here. 4 cards in hand. So how do I do this? He can just play this and win, right? That's the way it works. Hand's good enough. I have to keep it. I'm not happy with this at all, but does not shuffle. I'm gonna jam the ring next turn. I mean the Karn. So I'm sure he has a force of will. I can mill myself, find a painter, and I can hold up interaction here, which is good. So see what happens. If he jams a ring, it kind of blows, but I guess he gets a card off of it. But I still have to play around some stuff here. It's only fair. I can also use Grindstone as an activator, like, you know what I mean? Like, I can use Grindstone to try to work here a little bit. I'd like to mill myself here, but I can't. I need to hold up days, whatever. Land. Oh, I knew I was going to draw that. This is going to prompt a Force of Will, but I have to jam it. Or at least a days. I have to jam this card. Okay. Rainstorm goes. Okay, you have 4 cards plus a land, so that's 3 cards. And I'll just attack him here. Kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. I knew he had something, so you can't not play Magus the Moon there, so land drop of 4 cards. Sucks. Oh, so frustrating. Okay, fine. Land, so I can not worry about this guy. I do have a. I have to get rid of that though. That's good. If I make a creature here, I don't want to make a creature. I can mill myself, find a painter. I can find a bridge here. It's on my sideboard. he's gonna gain too much life, or I can't attack him here. Maybe I should have got Lotus Petal there. Kind of risky here, but I need some action, so we're on a 10 here. I gotta kill this fucking thing somehow. Actually, why'd I get that? Because he can't even attack. So fucking good. That's fine. Where's he going with this? Karn or Karn? Okay. Sure. You have a fucking Emrakul in your deck, dude? And I know he's got something stupid. Almost guarantee it. Oh, he has a fucking Emrakul. Well, he does have it. For some reason held priority, but it doesn't matter. Um, So that happens. So I need to find. I can't even draw cards. It's always. I have so much I want to say, but I can't say it. Emrakul, which got me here. So I have to find. If I had like Karn Lib, would have been good. Like a pernicious D2. So for two, um, sure. It's about the Jizz's pants. What's this? Yeah, I knew it was this deck. So I kind of need to find a. You play Wasteland too? It's so crazy. Okay, you got it. Still laughing at the Doomsday matchup. So bad. I think he has another Force of Will, which is fine. Or whatever. Maybe nothing. There you go. Four here. I can't really attack. One, one, two. Mill myself too. Find it over here. I have to block with everything here. Uh, I'll try Mag. I just don't think Magus is good enough. I just don't. Grindstone. Fury's fine. Bolt really isn't where I want to be. Bridge, 61 cards. Another Fury, I guess. Kind of want to bring in Magus here. Because they bring in, I should have cut some lands. They bring in Force of Vigor here and all that bullshit, so. It's pretty good. Watch, there's going to be a force of vigor involved here. I can almost guarantee it. So I have to be able to land a painter with a blast up or surprise him. I have to leave up blast paired with painter at the same time. I can't just land a painter and walk away from it because it's not going to work. There's a force of vigor involved here, or a bounce spell, or whatever the fuck. So if I get an ancient tomb, I will play it. Might get a force of will here. Okay, that's fine. Sure. I'll try to kill him next turn. See what happens. Three cards. Oh, this fucking bitch card. I can name. Let's see what happens here. I might have to avoid this card. I can name red here. The only card that gets me is Force of Vigor here. It's fucking rip here. Let's see what happens. And I'll hold this stuff here. Even a Force of Vigor doesn't get me. Does he have an endurance? Oh, let's see what he has. Jesus. Oh, next match. Still a little fucking upset about the Doomsday matchup. I just don't. I just think I could have played a little better, but it's like there's so many hack cards coming out of that fucking deck. The kid's always got this crazy shit, like this crazy whacked out fucking high school dropout kid with glasses, fucking, you know, steam coming off his glasses, greasy long black hair hanging over fucking test tubes and shit in his basement. You know what I mean? He's got Emrakul's in his Doomsday deck, the One Ring in his Doomsday deck. He's got Teferi in his Doomsday deck. He's got, what else did I see? Orcish Bowmasters, you know, Shelldock Isle, you know what I mean? That's how you guys get. I played an Impronation Steed to boot. It's like, okay, which is good. It's not bad, but I guess there was a couple turns. I got the Dragon Engine for some weird reason, which I shouldn't have. I don't know why I did that. Got to go back and look. It's terrible. Um, I don't know. Mistake there, I think. Is this a good luck, have fun guy too? I think he used to be a Aluren guy. It's good to see some of these guys come out of the woodwork. F6, pal. I'll play out a painter here. Okay. Which means he's probably a combo deck because they have no answer for painter. So we'll see. I could be mistaken. Um, I still have a feeling this is like an Aluren deck. I don't know yet. I might have to just hold up Pyro Red Blast here, which sucks. Does not shuffle. I'm gonna hold up Blast one more time. You know what? Still, I wanted to play out a Urza Saga and get my Soul Guide Lantern, but I realized I have to keep up Lightning Bolt here because of Aluren. So I kind of think I should let the Uro go there, but I think it could have been right there at the same time. We need double green here. He needs another green source in a fetch land, so it could have been good. There it is, but comes Aluren. He could have an endurance, so I'll hold this, I guess. GG's. What do I name there with the what is it? The parasitic Strix or the these decks are morphing all the time. It's actually a pleasure to see this deck. I'm not gonna bring in Magus. I actually think Fury's kind of weak here. Bridge. Slow Grinding Intern is good for like an endurance play. Uro. Pithy Needle is for what is it? What's the blue black creature? Cavern Harpy? Is that what it is? Magus can stay out of this. I'll bring Thorn on the play if I have to. And the rest looks pretty good, so we'll try it. Oh, this hand is so borderline. This is the mull point here. If this was like anything but this card, like it's just not good enough. I have to rip a mountain. I have to mull. Named Magus of the Moon. Magus of the Moon. Maybe I can catch him on an Aluren play. So I'll catch the wave here a little bit if he casts Aluren on his turn 4. He could have Force of Vigor. That would suck. Probably a card he has, or Collect the Roof or whatever. Whole bunch of stuff I'm playing into here. Pernicious Deed, okay. So it gets rid of my Saga here as well. Oh, it's okay. Alright, can I get over here, please? Thank you. Alright. Hope he's still there. Anyway, what What did I lose to? Fucking Neville Shoot. I love him. He's a good shit. I've been playing against him since I started MTGO. I think he's a good player. Got a lot of respect for him. A good Doomsday player. But I think I played horribly. I think I need to go back and look at the video. I had tunnel vision. My idea was to get Dragon Engine so I could block, but I had Snaring Bridge out. Plus he had a Bowmaster in place, so I was trying to draw cards there, and it got all fucked up. But I think it didn't look good anyway. So another day in the life, guys. Playing some Painter. Still like Mono Red. I know you guys are, doing your thing. If you haven't joined Discord, join Discord. And hope you guys staying safe. And I'll catch you guys next time.